In this video, I'm going to show you how to assign a key as a toggle to toggle between two different layers for different key functionality. So first thing I'll do is create a copy of my white layer because you can't adjust the presets, so I have to assign a copy. I'll create a new layer called QWERTY Custom, copying from the default QWERTY. Click OK. Now I'll assign this as my white layer. Then I'll assign or create another layer, also copied from the QWERTY. We'll call it the QWERTY Custom Toggle. Click OK, and I'll assign this to the red layer. What I'm trying to do here is change the functionality of different keys by using one key as a toggle between these two layers. So on the white layer, I'm going to use, for this example, I'm going to use the F12 key location. And I'm going to assign this to function red lock. What that does is when I press that key, it will lock it in the red layer. So on the red layer, I'm going to assign the same key as a function default lock, which will lock it back in the white layer. And just for an example here, I'll change the left clicks here to a right click, and the right click here as a left click. So basically, I want to change the left click and right click locations, or swap locations, using one key as a toggle between that. I'll leave all the other keys the same. So assign a default lock, function default lock on one layer, and a function red lock on one layer. Then I'll click Save to KeyMouse Devices. Make sure both devices are checked. Click OK. And give it a minute while it saves. Should take 15-20 seconds. Then click Close. And when you save, make sure you assign the box to a color. Otherwise, it won't save that layer. It has to be assigned to a color, one of the 6 colors. Now, I'll just pull up the notepad here. So I'm going to press the F12 key, which is now my function red lock key, on the white layer. And as you can see, my left click is now a right click. I'll push the F12 key again, and it should go back to the default layer.